Hey, this is Jonathan Pasley. Today is December 20th. It's about 2:07 p.m. in the afternoon. So a couple of days ago, I shot a video, I created a video. Everybody is a cancer expert. And I go into talking about how people who think they're a cancer expert, they give stats and they give their opinions as fact. And one person said that 10% of the time chemo works, right? And I said, hey, give me where you found this, give me a credible source, and they couldn't, right? When I created the video, posted it, some of the same people, people comment underneath it again with their opinions and no credible sources to cite to back up those opinions. But so I'm shooting this video because in the battle of cancer, and what I found that most people that have those opinions, they've never battled cancer. They may know somebody with it, but they have no idea what it's like to have cancer and to battle it and go through it. So I wanted to shoot this video because it's just a testament to not really trusting in people, and for me, trusting in God, as far as direction and accuracy and what to do, guidance. Because with cancer, and specifically when you get diagnosed, you start researching all kinds of different, things, the medicine, the ways to cure cancer and all that, and everybody has their opinion. Everybody, says do this, and there's another person that says no, don't do that, do this. Very, very confusing. You have no idea what to do. I've been there. Again, if you know my story, diagnosed with GIST, so it's cancer, the GIST tumor. Cancer when I was 29, started throwing up blood out of nowhere. I was absolutely healthy beforehand. I ate healthy, I exercised 6 days out the week. I started throwing up blood out of nowhere. Had to do emergency surgery, cut tumors out of my stomach and liver, and here I am, 29 years old, a husband, a new father, 2-month-old son, and I've got cancer. So I've been there, and there's a lot that happens mentally, and so there's a lot of fear. So in just conquering that fear, when you first get diagnosed, it's scary. And I remember when the oncologist told me I have cancer, stage 4, because it spread to my stomach and my liver. I was just at a loss for words. I'm like, here I am again, husband, new father. I've got all this stuff going on. I'm running a business. Life seemed to be great, and then life just flipped upside down. And so all these thoughts start running through your mind, like, am I going to die? Am I going to make it? Am I going to be able to see my boy grow up, my little son grow up? What's my wife going to do? Like, what's going to happen from here? The future is uncertain. And as you're going through it and going to these doctor's appointments and you're going to the cancer center and you see other people, they look like they're suffering, and you're like, oh man, am I going to be like that? And, you have thoughts. I had thoughts on a daily basis, like, am I going to die today? Is this going to be my last day? Is this the last time I'm going to see my son? Is this the last time I'm going to see my wife? I had thoughts like that. I mean, I've talked to other people with cancer that had similar thoughts too as well. Even survivors, I've spoken to them and they still have a fear that, is it going to come back? Is it going to come back? And when it comes back, is that it for me? I mean, it puts things into perspective, and there's a fear, if you feel a little sick or a pain or something like that, oh, is that the cancer? And I don't care how strong you are, because I'm actually I'm a very resilient, determined person. If you just know my life story, I've encountered a lot of obstacles throughout life, so I'm very resilient, very determined. But it doesn't matter, because everybody has their breaking point. There's a point where anybody, it doesn't matter, they're gonna break, and I don't care how strong you are. You need something to rely on, man. And it was for me what I learned in my journey. It's a year and a half, almost 2 years. You just got to trust God. You got to really rely on Him. And, there's a point where you say, why? Why me? Why this happened to me? But you also have to think, why not you? Why not you? What's so great about you from the next person that, you shouldn't be, that you shouldn't be diagnosed with cancer? At the end of the day, but I think I feel that people that have, the bigger the obstacle, the bigger the challenge in someone's life, I feel like the bigger the calling for them. I think they're destined for greatness. Because any person that you see who is great, who's accomplished a lot in life, they've gone through obstacles. They've gone through some challenging obstacles. So I feel like things like this, let's say cancer in particular, you have a calling on your life. You are special. And, for me, just leaning on God, trusting in Him, drawing closer to Him, having a deeper relationship with Him, and allowing Him to guide you, develop you. I feel like obstacles, challenges like this are training. They're footsteps to your purpose in helping others, encouraging others, inspiring others, and just in conquering the fear, you have to, what I did is I really held on to Jeremiah 29:11, where, the Bible says God's got a purpose, for us, a plan for good, not disaster, a plan for hope and a future. That future part I really held on to. And I said, God's got a future for me. God's got a plan for me amongst all this, Yeah, why me? But I think, God's got something special. He sees something special in me. And He's got to take me through this to test me, to develop me, or to test, develop, or to, what's the other one? Why test, develop, and I can't think of the other one. To test you or develop you, or to humble you. There you go. 3 reasons why you go through things like this: to test you, develop you, or to humble you. And really, I needed all 3. But I don't know. That's how I get through the fear. God's got a future. God's got a plan for good, not disaster. Because if He didn't, you could have been taken a lot sooner. Think about all the times that, you could have been taken from this earth, whether it's car accidents or near-death experiences. Or, it could have been cancer, and you could have been gone that day. Or they could have caught it too late, or whatever it is. Because in many times, that's happened to many, many people. So if you are watching this video, you have the strength and energy to watch this video, you still have a future. Like, you're still here. God's still got a plan for you. And in my journey, when I got diagnosed, I started concentrating on helping others and not focusing on my situation. So, trying to bless others, even though I needed a blessing myself, just, while you're on this earth, if you can watch this video and you're going through cancer, whatever it is, disease or issue, ailment, whatever it is, with the time you have, who can you help? How can you help someone else? How can you bless someone else? And just use the time that you have in doing that. Because I look at it like this. In God's eyes, if you're useful, if you are out here blessing other people, helping other people, the world needs more people like you. So, God's got a plan for you. God wants to use people like that. People are going to help other people, bless other people. So, once you start doing that, really relying on Him, trusting Him, you're going to start to see Him work in your life, man, and some amazing things will happen. And again, I'm only talking through my experience. This is what I've done through my journey. This may not resonate with everyone. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but hopefully it resonates with one person at least. You know, it can change their day, change their life around, and change their mindset. Help them to, you know, conquer the fear and to not worry. Just don't worry. God's got your back. You know, just you gotta trust Him. You gotta have faith. You gotta allow Him to guide you, lead you, and use you for His kingdom. Once you do that, man, the dots will start connecting. You know, you'll start feeling better. Opportunities will start showing up. I mean, and again, I'm talking from experience. I can't talk from anyone else's experience. I'm not Googling this or whatever. I'm just talking from my experience, what I've done. And, you know, a year and a half in, here I am. I'm in remission. Cancer's in remission. Do I have thoughts sometimes? Well, is it going to come back? Is it? Of course, it's natural. But, you know, I think, hey, God's got a plan. God's got a future. You know, if you put the cancer in remission, He's got the power to keep it in remission. You know, and I got to remind myself of that. You have to remind yourself of that. You know, if God's got the power to create the world, you know, do all these things, He's got the power to stop the cancer and to heal your body and, you know, do whatever it is, you know, that you need. But you got to trust Him. Got to have faith. Got to, you know, want to draw closer to Him and you know, bless others and just further His kingdom, man. So those are some thoughts I had, and just conquering the fear. To conquer the fear, it's not about the remedies. It's not about what natural remedies or what medicine or chemo, all that, man. You really got to trust God. And for those of you that don't believe in God, I don't know what to tell you, but you know, for me, it would really help with the worry and the fear. Is just got to trust God, and you got to trust that He's got a plan. And He's going to come through for you, and He's going to use you. You got to allow Him to use you for His kingdom. So I hope this was some encouragement to somebody out there that's going to watch this video. If you've been watching my videos, I started a Facebook group, Christians Battling Cancer. It is an amazing group. It's grown. We've got like over 130 something people now, but it's just amazing just to see there's survivors in there. There's people that are going through cancer in different stages of it. There are people who are supporting people in cancer. You know, maybe like wives or brothers, sisters, something like that. They're caregivers of people with cancer in there, man. And just the testimonies being shared are amazing. You know, some people just need encouragement in there. We're just all banding together and just praying for them and giving them words of encouragement. It's just amazing, and that's just testament, man. Like 29 years old with cancer, but God's got a plan. Like, because if that didn't happen to me, I would have never started this group. And you know, it's helping people. It's, you know, encouraging people, maybe even changing people's lives just being in that group. A community of people who all need blessings. We all need blessings in that group. You know, all need prayer, man. So it's just amazing just to see that group, you know, grow and people just helping people, encouraging people. It's amazing. It's amazing. So if that's of interest to you, come join the group. Hey, man, if you're going through cancer, if you're a survivor of cancer, please come join the group. Go to www.cbc.support. cbc.support. It'll take you directly to the Facebook group. Go ahead and click join. I'll go ahead and improve you to be in the group, man. But it's, you know, join. If you're going through cancer, if you know somebody going through it, refer it to them or whatever. And just, it's a group where we just encourage each other through the journey, because it's a difficult journey. So, all right. Well, I, again, hope this video encourages somebody. As we're coming up on the holiday season, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. God's got a plan for you. So you're going to see Christmas. You're going to see New Year's. It's going to be a great year. All right. See you in the next video.